Hi,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm good. I'm going to teach you how to roll cigarette
Really?
without a filter.
That's
So
good.
you need two things. You need cigarette paper, something like that, and tobacco.
Okay.
Okay? Cigarette rolling tobacco.
Okay.
Not just any tobacco.
Okay.
And so for one cigarette, generally you just use one piece of paper.
Okay.
Some people like to use 3 pieces, but I have no idea what for. I've also never heard of anyone doing that, but, you know. So what I like to do is make a guideline on the paper.
Zoom in.
Yes, so I fold a diagonal line across like that. I don't know if you can see. It's thin on this side and thicker here. Because, okay, in this video, right, on my right hand, that's where you're going to smoke the cigarette from, so it's narrower. And then once you're done with the guideline, you just open it up. The line is still there. Take a pinch of tobacco.
Mango flavored tobacco.
Yeah, this is mango flavored tobacco, but any tobacco is fine, drum or whatever others there are out there. The most common one people smoke in Singapore, I think, is Smoking. So you just dump your tobacco on the paper. Okay. Try and position it along the guideline, so it's more on one end and less on the end that you're going to smoke from. And then you just gather it up so that it's all inside, and you sort of press the top edges of the paper together and start to roll the tobacco inside so that it becomes slightly packed. And once I'm done rolling, I'll show you that it's quite neat inside as compared to before I roll. Okay?
Okay.
So just get it very neat, and then try and get it back to the guideline like just now, where it's thicker here and thinner here. And with the tobacco inside, just sort of, to put it in simple words, fold it in and roll upwards so that you're rolling everything in. And then what I like to do is form like a little hole with these fingers.
These are like different colored fingernails. I don't know why.
Just ignore that.
Yeah.
And then I'll start rolling it inside to make it firm so that it's easier to hold and smoke the cigarette. Okay, so I'm just going to do this. And now it's starting to form a nicer cone shape. And there's a little glue. Some of you have glue, some of you don't have glue. That's fine. Just give it a little lick at the end here. At the end over here, just give it a little lick. And then paste it down so that it stuck.
Okay.
So yeah, this is your end product.
That's the end product.
Yeah, and then if you want it to be a little neater, you just fold in the end where you're going to light it so that it looks very neat and you can keep it.
And smoke it now.
Yeah, and you can smoke it now. So put the narrow end in your mouth, and then I'm not going to teach you how to light a cigarette. You should know that. So here you go. Enjoy your cigarette, and I hope this was helpful. Okay.